It's 2023, and I cannot believe that I'm sitting down right now to record a trailer breakdown for a Super Mario RPG remake. If you had asked me a couple days ago if I ever thought this was possible, I would have looked at you like you're insane because it seemed impossible given Nintendo and Square's relationship in the past. But here we are, and I got a lot of comments and notifications on various social media platforms telling me that I was the first person they thought of when this was announced, and I appreciate that because this means a lot to me, and I think some of you who have been around for a while know that. And if you're a newcomer and you don't know that, let me know what your relationship is with this game. Have you played it? You know, have you not played it? Is this going to be your first experience? We welcome all. I'm so happy that more people will have the opportunity to finally experience this. So let's get into the trailer breakdown. I'm excited. If you're new here, subscribe, because when the game comes out, I'm going to be doing a full playthrough of it. I'm so giddy. I watched the trailer 12 times in the last hour. So when I first saw this, my initial thought was, oh, this is coming to Nintendo Switch Online. And then I was immediately proven wrong by this Wish or Star or whatever it is, just coming and changing the entire thing. And here we have Princess Peach just sitting, you know, before everything goes down. And then Mario comes out, he jumps, and this is not one-to-one, but it's modeling the attract mode for the game. So if you let the game sit, you know, if you let the cartridge just idle at the start screen, you kind of get a lot of this. And right off the bat, Yoko Shimomura is back, or it at least sounds like she's back to do the music again. And I can't wait to hear all these remixes, but like all this right here, this is all from the attract mode. I'm so excited. You know, let me slow down just a little bit. So you have the first area here, which is when you leave Mario's pad, you know, before you go fight the Hammer Bros. You have the Lost Woods there. I also love that they nailed the style. They kept the isometric. They created these chibi character models that are just adorable. It seems like a very, very faithful remake, and I could not be more happy with it. One thing that I think they're adding here when you see Mallow is it seems like we're getting cutscenes, which is new. And I mean, in the game, you kind of had quote-unquote cutscenes because there were parts where characters would interact and speak. But it seems here like we're going to get full-fledged animated cutscenes. You have the Chained Kong, he's back, and he looks like he doesn't have a thought in his head. So, okay, here's something that I want to talk about because timed attacks is a very big thing in Mario RPG. You have this chain over here, regular boost, action gauge, magic attack, attacks. So I guess for doing successful timed attacks, you might be able to get a chain and extra damage. I don't know what this meter is here. I'm assuming that building the meter with timed attacks will give you some kind of limit break, maybe like a party limit break. I don't think it's taking the place of like specials because you still have the flower meter down here, unless you have to build it up to use one and it uses flower meter, but I think it's going to be two separate things. But everything looks so good. They showcase a lot of the bosses, too. So you have Croco here, who you encounter a couple times. You have Birdo, or... Was she Birdette in this game? I don't remember if it was Birdo or Birdette. It's a small detail. You have Yardovich here, who is just like a super badass boss that you fight after the whole Jonathan Jones area. You have the Mega Smilax here. This Geno Flash is sick. And I'm hearing like the boss theme here, and it sounds so good. Look at the flames, and you have Mac the Knife here fighting alongside the Shy Guys. You have Great Guy and Knife Guy at the top of Booster's Tower. You have Valentina and Dodo here fighting in Nimbus Land. Boyer, and this right here, this is how Geno's introduced. So, like, Mario jumps on the arrow, and then he does the... So it looks like he tips his hat here. But in the original game, he does kind of like a peace sign. Getting kicked out of Bowser's castle because Exor is there and the Smithy gang. I want to know more about this. I want to know more about this, grinding on a tiny star road kind of thing. So sick. I love all these cutscenes. Then you have, okay, I gotta slow it down a bit because there's so much to talk about. This might be Mallow's Thunder, whatever the hell it's called. I won't say Thunder Shock, but it's not Thunder Shock. You have the sewers when you go fight Bellome. This is even like the interactions between the characters over here. You have like the Spiny and you have the canines here. This is when you're doing the Midas River minigame. You have the minigame in the mountain in Moleville. Chancellor, when he explains to Bowser, or he explains to the Chancellor what Bowser's doing, he does the spin. It's so faithful. Here you have what's it called? I can't think of the name of the area right now, but before you go see Frog Fuchsius, you have Yoshi's Isle or Yoster Isle. I can't wait to see if they keep some of the things. Here in Booster's Tower. Where's Booster's Tower? We just saw it, but in Booster's Tower there's like a box of toys. So you have, look, here's Samus down here. So it looks like Samus is hopefully going to still be laying in the bed in the castle. My question is, are they going to keep Culex in the game? You cowards, you better put Culex in the game. And for those of you who don't know who Culex is like the secret boss that's modeled after like a Final Fantasy boss. Just like an eldritch horror, half like man, half monster, and you fight like him and some crystals in Monstro Town. So I'm hoping that happens. They go to talk more in depth about it, but this is just the trailer. But the music sounds so good. And I can't believe we're getting it this year. Just even the character models are so expressive, and the effects are so clean, like his water burst here. Gino's very flashy Gino Flash. Great guy in Knife Guy's Blizzard, the lightning. I mean, there's really not much more to say about it. I mean, there's a lot I can say about it, but there's not really much more to the trailer. It seems like the big thing they're adding is cutscenes and whatever this gauge is going to be over here. So, not quite sure about that yet. That's really it. I've been living on Cloud 9 for a little bit, and I'm probably going to be like that until November, unless we get another trailer. And, if we do, then I'll talk about that one. But let me know what you think down in the comment section. You're excited for this game? You're picking it up? I'll be playing it. You guys know the deal. That's all I got. I also like that they are just titling it Super Mario RPG, because I thought they were going to call it like Legend of the Seven Stars Remaster or Remake or something, but it's a long title. So just calling it Super Mario RPG is just short, to the point. I love it. I couldn't have asked for more. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.